Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. They want us to pull from 3 different decks this morning, but first let's close our eyes. Hand on heart space, or your heart center here, right in the center of your chest, and then one hand down by your sacral and root chakra area. What we're going to be doing is doing our nice slow breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And remember that exhale is like that long awaited exhale, that okay, that you want to hear it. You want to hear the vocal. You want to hear the release of the woulda, coulda, shouldas, the what ifs, the worries, the maybes, all the things. So, and with your breathing in, we're going to be connecting with Mother Earth, connecting deep into her wells of knowledge. It's almost like I could see, like she's wanting us to like explore, almost as if in your mind's eye, if you can picture like your tendrils of energy growing down, almost like you were exploring these caves. And it's going down this tunnel, all the way, you're tunneling down all the way to the center of the core of Mother Earth. And you are going and you're dipping into her well of ancient knowledge, this well of knowledge that is older than time. So not too much to ask. So we are going to, again, just nice, really super slow breaths in through the nose, and just take your time with these exhales as well. And these expelling and releasing. So we are grounding, we are digging deep for that ancient knowledge, and we are releasing all that no longer serves us. So nice deep breaths in for at least a count of 7. You don't have to count to 7, but it needs to be a nice slow for at least a count to 7. Breathing in nice and slow. Release. Breathing in. Digging down deep, searching for that ancient knowledge. Release. Breathing in. I think that was 3. I'm feeling like we're supposed to do 7. Breathing in nice and slow, reaching for her well. Gathering at her well, breathing in. Joining the likes of Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Oyana Siano Toyana, Akadi, Lilith, Iana Siano Toyana, Kiana Oyana, Eve, Iana Kiana Oyana, Diana, Iana Kiana Soyano Toyana Oyana, Iana Toyano Soyano Toyana Oyana, Isis, Iana Kana Siano Toyana Oyana, gathering the women around the well, her well of ancient wisdom, breathing in nice and slow. Releasing all doubts that you don't belong here. Releasing all doubts. You do belong here. You, sitting amongst these amazing, beautiful women, belong here. Breathing in nice and slow. And release. Oyana siano tuyana. Iana siano tuyana oyana. Now we're going to be just taking in a couple nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, connecting our crown with Father Sun, Source Light Energy, allowing him to just oyana kiana oyana. I'm hearing the words like supercharge our crown, like really just expand it out like to its max, to be able to allow the most clarity, the most cleansing, purity, pure light, white light coming through our center, all the way down our core, rotor-rootering our whole energetic field, cleansing and clearing all that does not belong here. Anything that does not belong to me, I release, I release, I release. And just picturing that. So in your mind's eye, you're down there, you're sitting around the well with these beautiful, amazing, powerful women. Oyana kiana siana tiana oyana kiana oyana. You being a part of the rose lineage, you being a part of the chosen, you being a part of iana kiana siano tuiano oyana siana tiana ana. Ana siano tuiano oyana. I keep hearing nine, part of the nine. Oyana kiana siano tuiano oyana. So iana kana siano tuiano oyana. So part of my galactic council, they told me that I can refer to them as nine. So I don't know if this is referring, like if, because iana kiana oyana, and they're not saying it's like a iana siana tuiana oyana, 9 individuals. Iana kiana oyana, it's like the 9 different iana kiana oyana siana tuiana oyana kiana oyana. It's like a council of 9 representing 9 different galactic beings. Iana tiana siana tiana oyana kiana oyana suyana oyana. So I'm thinking, iana siano tuiano oyana kiana. They're like, yes. That this is, you are part of the 9, part of this 9. Your iana kiana oyana starseed is part of this 9. Iana kiana oyana, this chosen 9. So you being also part of these, the rose lineage and part of the chosen 9. Iana kiana oyana, sitting by this well of ancient wisdom. It's like they're showing, like just dipping the cup, like doing turning the little thing in the cup, little bucket, going down and pulling up this ancient wisdom, like older than time. It's just like, it looks like this black hole, but it is the beginning, it is the end, it is all things, and it is nothing at the same time. Oyana kiano suyano tuiana kana siana tiana oyana kiano oyana. It is infinity times 9. It is infinity times 9. It is infinity times 9. Iana tiana siana tiana ana ana. Oyana siana oyana. So back to, they're saying back to the crown, back to the crown. So we're going cleansing and opening, activating that crown with these next 3 breaths, they say. And is going to be opening, spinning. It'll start spinning smaller and wider and wider and wider and wider and wider and like faster at first, but then leveling out. Just cleansing. It's almost like the faster at first kind of is going to like suck out the all that no longer serves us. Just doing this nice little vacuum cleanse. Yana kiona oyana, stuck, stagnant energy, all energy that has like just really been keeping us, like just keeping us stagnant. Yana kiona oyana siona oyana. So oyana tiano soyano tuiano oyana. Yana kiona oyana siano tuiano oyana. So I want you to, they want you to almost like yana kiona oyana, like if you can hold out your hands, palms up, and just really call in your team to be here for this as well, for be here for all of this. And they are already, they're already like, it's kind of like they're camping out at a campsite within your field at all times. But this is really just wanting them to call them to attention and really being a part of this and helping you to yana kiana suiana oyana, take full advantage of this cleansing and activating and just aligning Iana Tiana Oyana to this ancient wisdom, the well of ancient wisdom. Oyana Siano Tuyano Oyana. Iana Kiano Suiano Tuyano Oyana Kiano Oyana. It's like unlocking this key. Ana Siana Tiano Oyana Kiano Oyana. Ana Siano Tuyano Oyana. That there's many keys that we're going to be unlocking throughout this whole Iana Kiano Oyana Siano Tuyano Oyana is they're saying like whatever you like to call it, awakening, ascension process, through this whole process that we are going through together as a team, me and you, and our guides all together. It's like we are all together in this. We are all one. And so there's many keys that we unlock throughout the whole process, they're saying. And this is today is another one of those keys. Iana siano tuiano oyana. We are aligning and unlocking this. It's like ana siano tuiano oyana. Iana siano tuiano oyana. It's like this power of three. It's like the rooting down and really like and locking into Mother Earth and her well of this ancient wisdom. So you've got a root chakra, a bit of that activation going on there. But it feels more like more of an unlocking there a little bit too. It's like aligning. Okay, so they're showing like you know, one of those locks, like you have on a locker and you line the numbers up. So they're aligning that root, then aligning the heart, and then aligning, and then that's where the real bigger activation and opening and everything is going on, is in your crown. But that's also aligning. So they're aligning. So they're doing these three aligning. Those are the big three, the main three that they are aligning up to where it is like this secret combination of these three going together to where then it will help you be able to oyana kiono oyana siano oyana. It's almost like giving you the key to access this ancient wisdom of the well, the women at the well. You're invited to be one of the you're invited to be one of the women at the well, to come sit with us at the well, to dip your cup into the well of this ancient wisdom. Oyana, siano tuyano oyana. They're like, you could run your fingers through it, you can meditate by it. You will always have an open invite to this well of ancient wisdom. This is your invite. Welcome. So we're going to take these nice 3 deep breaths in, nice and slow. In your mind's eye, picture this aligning of the root, the heart, the crown, to where it aligns all the way up. Because while you're down there at the well, you're dipping your cup into the well, you're sitting with the women at the well, and this is aligning everything right up. So where it opens up like this it's like taps into the flow of the well, so that way you will always have access. So we are aligning those 3 chakras together. It's like this combination lock, unlocking. And then at the top here, the Father, Son, Source Light energy is beaming down the brightest, whitest light that you have ever seen, that you cannot see because it's so bright. And it will open. It'll start spinning faster and faster and faster, and then it'll steady down. Remember, when it goes faster, then it's going to be sucking out all that stuck energy, anything that's blocking you from receiving this ancient wisdom. We're going to be sucking that out. When I say we, I mean they. This is your team, my team, and the all team. And then and it's just going to be really just maxing out your crown this morning. To really get in there and cleanse and clear and align. And bring clarity. Opening. Breathing in nice and slow. Remembering you're aligning this combination lock, unlocking, activating, cleansing, clarifying. You should hopefully be feeling your crown already tingling. Breathing in nice and slow. Let's, with that one hand down by your root, we're going to do this one more time here. It's almost like we're going to start over. I feel like we're supposed to start over. And each, we're going to do these. Oh, sorry, my crown is really going. With each one, we're going to focus first on aligning that root, and then we're going to say out loud, it is done. And so it is. Amen. Whatever the words are that first comes to your mind, say it out loud. Claim it. Claim the unlocking, the aligning, the clearing, the clarifying, the widening, the activating, the embracing this beautiful life, this gift that we are being given to be able to access this well, this ancient well of wisdom. So breathing in nice and slow, hand near your root, and breathe in. And release. It is done. Amen. And so it is. So that's your root is now aligned. Hand on heart center, focusing on the intention of aligning, cleansing, clarifying, opening, unlocking, aligning with the ancient well of wisdom. This is that ancient secret combination lock that we are unlocking. So breathing in. Release. And it is done. Amen. And so it is. Oyana kiana siano tuyana oyana. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Now on our crown, you could put your hand like on your root, on your heart, the one hand, and then your other hand on your crown. Same thing, breathing in, picturing it, aligning and unlocking and clicking into place with the others, and just allowing it to cleanse and clear and align and bring clarity and hope and purpose and all the things, and really just allowing this beautiful direct access line, like claiming so this deep truth, just like it just kind of hit me like it's claiming your lineage, claiming your lineage to be able to access, to sit at the well, to sit by these women. Claim it now, claim it now, claim it now. Breathing in nice and slow. And release. Amen. And so it is. And it is done. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. I don't know if you felt that shift. Gosh, that's like a heavy shift. Like heavy. So much of this work afterwards. It's been 20 minutes. We haven't even started the cards yet. so much of this work afterwards, I feel so much lighter and like, but this feels heavy, but in a good way. Kind of like you just ate Thanksgiving meal or something, and you just feel like drunk on food. It feels kind of like that. But this like peace, calm. Yana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Oyana siano tuyano oyana, siano tuyano oyana. Nakiano tuyano oyana, so. Whew. Okay, we gotta do a card. My goodness. Ana kiano oyana. It's like I don't know whether to throw up or cry. Nine of Swords. Okay, we're going to see where that takes us. That's fast. That one. King of Vessels, the Heron. Hecate. Change is important. Release the past. Iana kana siana oyana. Okay. Do you see a theme? What's the theme? So there's a lot of black, right? There's a lot of black in these cards. It's like ana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. So remember whenever they were talking about at the beginning of our little journey activation down through the tunnels into the cave, into this beautiful space that contains the well of ancient wisdom, of ancient knowledge. Oyana siano tuyano kuyana ana siano tuyano oyana. Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. They're saying, okay, Iana kiano oyana. We keep searching outside sources, Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana, for this knowledge. We keep searching for the truth outside. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. This class, this book, this person, this thing, this place, this thing. Iana kiano oyana. If I can just obtain this, if I can obtain this, if I can obtain this, if I can obtain this. Seeking the truth, seeking the knowledge, seeking the growth, seeking the learning, seeking the healing from this person and this person in this class and this book and this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing. Oyana siano tuyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. Iana kiano oyana siano tuyano oyana. It's like grasping at straws. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana siano tuyano oyana. Ana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. It's like you keep grasping all this stuff, and then all you have is then a handful of straws. Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. And not knowing what to do with them. So you're gathering all these, grasping at straws from classes and books and things and people. Iana kiano oyana, and images and videos and posts and references and all the different things. Grasping. And then you have a handful of straws you have no idea what to do with. Where do I begin? Where does it end? There is no like beginning or end to this thing. Where does it go from here? Where do I go from here? Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. It's like, I don't know why they're showing. They're showing like we're, but I'm just going to say it because it's like the image still is like stuck in my head. It's like we start out like this little piece, this chewing gum. And then we put it in our mouths and we chew it and we chew it and we chew it and we chew it and we chew it, looking for the flavor, looking for the satisfaction of that action of moving our jaw, and keep like it helps, like distraction, 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 distraction. Bring out the gum and it's still just a piece of gum. It's still there. It's still the same size. Not the same shape, but it's still the same size. Nothing has changed. You're still the same. It's still the same. Nothing has changed. We keep going through these processes, looking for change, looking for change, looking for change, coming out still the same, coming out still the same. And oyana, sionos oyan, tiono oyana. It is time that the change, it's oyana, siono tuiano oyana. So much like, oh. So they're showing the well again. They're showing that endless depth of darkness. Like, I mean, just picture one of those movies where they show like the black hole or whatever it is, where they just show like, and they're trying to get across the imagery of this endless darkness, like where it's endless, timeless, bottomless, and you could just like, there's just no other side to it. And they're showing that, and they're saying like, it is time we put ourselves, it's almost like they want us to bathe. Like, we've been kind of skimming the surface. Anakiano suiano tuiano oyana. So there's like chills and like going all over me. So we've been skimming the surface, and they want us to like, they're showing us climbing up on the edge of the well. We're dipping our toes in. They're saying it's time to lower ourselves into this well, to lower ourselves and bathe, lay back, float, allow it to coat us and cover us in this darkness, in this void, in this this space of no endings, of no beginnings, this space of nothing, no thing, everything, and no thing, the beginning and the end, the beginning of all things, the end of no things. Iana siano tuiano oyana, the infinity times 9, the end and the beginning of time. It is time, it is time, it is time. Iana siano tuiano oyana. The release. So, grasping at straws. No change, no change, no change. Releasing expectations, releasing what you thought all this was going to look like, releasing what, releasing, letting go of the plan, letting go of the plan, letting go of like what man says, letting go of like what the books say you should do, letting go of what these posts that you read that say this is how it should be. these are the rituals you should do and play and become a part of. This is how you should do things. This is how you should do this and that. This is the plan that you should follow. Letting go of all the things that you're supposed to do. I'm supposed to do it this way. I'm supposed to do it that way. They say that I need to follow in these footsteps. I need to follow in their footsteps. I need to follow the plan. I need to make it look just so. I need to be just so. Wash it all away. Wash it all away. Wash it all away. This is the end of these times. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end of the times. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end. Anakiano soyano toyano oyana. Washing away the gray. Washing away the gray. Washing away the gray. The gray that kept you, that made you stay. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Washing away the gray that made you stay in this place of oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. The rules that must be followed. Oyana kiano oyana. The rules that must be adhered to. Oyana kiano tuiano oyana. The rules that were written by someone else, oyana tiano soyano oyana, in another time, in another place. These rules that were written for their time, their place, their space. These rules were not for the place and space that you are residing in this time. Iana suiano tuiano oyana. Iana suiano tuiano oyana. These rules were not... Sorry, I just realized, like, my hand, this hand over here, it was like kind of like falling over to the side, and then I was like, it's almost like it's like... I know, that's so weird. Okay. That's distracting me. Oyana, siano tuiano oyana. It's like it had a mind of its own for a minute there. But then I can kind of control it with this one. It was weird. All right. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So we're going from letting go of grasping at all the straws, because we begin and end in the same, there's no like physical actual change whenever we keep grasping at all these external straws. We're releasing what the plan of like what everything is supposed to look like, how everything is supposed to go, what life is supposed to look like in the daily. Everything. They're saying just wash it clean. It's like this gray like film that's been keeping you in this like black and white movie of following the script, even though you feel like, oh, I'm a rebel because I am embracing this witchy life. I'm embracing like this ritual life of learning rituals. I'm embracing learning this and that and energy work and healing and learning and growing and all these wild and beautiful and feral ways. And it is beautiful and wild and feral and all and amazing and in all these times and ways that you've been doing things. Definitely cherish them and love them, but it is time. It is time to wash them all away in a sense. It is like It's like when you wash your child, they're showing like this toddler in the bathtub. And like you love them so much and you had this amazing, beautiful day with them. And you are washing just by giving them a bath and washing away like the sand and dirt and clay and all the things that showed the day that you played and how you played in the garden or whatever it was, making mud pies. It doesn't wash away the memories. It doesn't wash away like the capabilities of doing all of that again. It just washes away and cleanses the skin. Ana kana siana siana oyana siano tuyan oyana. So that way you can begin again. And that is what they're doing here. This is what they're doing here. This is what they're doing here. They're washing away the gray, the stains, the oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana kiano oyana siano tuyano oyana. Anything that was keeping you to where it was like you were like in this like black and white repeat. Iana kiano oyana siano tuiano oyana. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Oyana siano tuiano oyana kiano oyana. Let me learn the ways. Let me practice the ways. Let me do this. Let me do that. Iana kiano oyana. Look at them. Look at them. Look at that. Look at that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Anakiano suiano oyana, wash away the gray, wash away the gray, wash away the gray, wash away the way I thought I had to play. Iana siano tuiano oyana. So they're just saying, just taking your hand, your right hand, oyana siano tuiano oyana, and just washing away in your mind's eye, closing your eyes and just washing away the gray. Washing away the gray. And then iana siano tuiano koyano oyana siano oyana. All on that left side, you're just washing away the gray, washing away the gray. And then with your left hand, same, but on your right side, you're washing away the gray, washing away the gray, washing away the gray. It's like this programming of oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. It's like we come out of the societal programming and go into this new programming where iana kiano oyana, you must be like this and you must be like that, because if you're not, then you're going to be judged by this and that. And they're saying how it's sad that we come from this one programming into the next and then we judge each other in that mix. Iana tiano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana kiano oyana siano oyana. I'm not going to play in the starseed sandbox. I'm not going to play in the shaman sandbox. I'm not going to play in this sandbox or this sandbox. And if you do, then you are wrong and you are right and I am right and you are wrong and you are wrong and I am right. They're saying like we go from one sandbox of the blame and shame game of societal, and then we come into this other sandbox. And I don't know why we're all toddlers now, but we are all toddlers now, into this other sandbox, and then we are still judging. We are still in this comparison game. We are in the game of comparison, looking at everybody else's sandboxes and judging like, should they belong in that sandbox? Do they belong in that sandbox? Are they playing in that sandbox correctly? Are they building their castles correctly? Are they adhering to the rules? They are not adhering to the rules. They are doing it. They are doing it wrong. They are doing it wrong. They are doing it wrong. Stay in your own fucking sandbox. Iana siano tuyana oyana. Wash away the gray. Wash away the gray. Wash it from your eyes. Iana siano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Wash away the gray. 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 We are not living in a black and white world. We are not living in a place where we have to do this or that, where we have to be this or that, where we have to have a certificate for this or that to say, I am finally this, look at me. I completed this, look at me. Iana kana siana tuiana oyana. You are no better than me. I am no better than you. We are iana kiano suiana tuiana oyana. I am thee, and thee are we, and we are thee, and you are me, and I am you, and we are we, and we are thee. Anasiano tuyano oyana. So if I am you, and you are me, and we, and we are thee, then how are you not kosher? How am I not kosher? No matter what I do and how I play in my sandbox, if I play my sandbox my own way, that's okay. That's okay. And same if you do you in your sandbox. I feel like the sandbox references to somebody specific. But they are also using that. They're like tying it in. So somebody I feel like has like a toddler maybe. It feels like this chunky, cutest baby toddler. That's just like, I don't even know if they're fully walking yet, but because they still have that baby chunk, and there's sandbox involved and all that. But I feel like they're using that then to one is confirmation. You belong here. You belong here. You belong here. You are a woman of the well. Oh, I feel like this beautiful big rose. Okay, connection there. And then also they're using that toddler confirmation of saying we're all toddlers because we are all toddlers. We're all toddlers in this world in the grand scheme of things, and we're just here to play in this sandbox. This earth is our sandbox. This land, this planet, this time, this game that we are in is not a game to win, but we are meant to expand. We're helping each other expand our sandboxes, not to mansplain each other's sandboxes. We are not here to mansplain each other's sandboxes, but to help each other expand our sandboxes. By opening each other's eyes to seeing the possibilities of what's inside. So we must, okay. So So minus the judgment, minus the now that we know that we don't have to follow the rules, that we don't have to always be dipping outside of our own well, grasping at straws for knowledge and strength and wisdom and bravery and hope. There's a bottomless well of wisdom and hope inside. We have this connection down deep in Mother Earth, and her well is connected to our well. It's this well of wisdom that goes all the way up and through. And we have that connection. It's been unlocked. We have this connection, the key. We have the key, we have the key, we have the key to this endless, timeless, depthless wisdom, well of wisdom. So releasing the past of what we thought all of this should look like. This is a new day, a new way of seeing and looking at things. We're going to be bathing ourselves in this beautiful well of wisdom. King of Vessels. I just caught onto the vessel. It's the King of Vessels. The heron. With those long legs and the long reach. Being able to really reach deep into this well of wisdom, this well of strength and hope and calm and peace. The depths that he can reach. Allow, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of your masculine. Allow him to fully come in. Allow him to fully come in. Allow him to fully bond with your feminine. Allow the masculine to fully bond with your feminine. Allow him to fully come in. Fully come in. Fully come in. Allow him to help you with your focus and your drive. Allow him to help you reach further down deep, just as if you were to call over some big tall man to help you reach up high in a cabinet or on a shelf, high shelf. They're saying call in your masculine, your divine masculine and your divine feminine, and have them meld fully and completely and marry within. Ana kiana oyana. Use him ana siana tuyana oyana to reach deep down, deep into the well of wisdom, further than you could have ever reached before, only relying on your feminine. You need both your feminine and your masculine to come together, to marry, to help you focus, to help you divine. It's like it feels like we're able to pull further, deeper into the well, like this thread of wisdom that we've been trying to pull on, and we haven't been able to fully grasp and keep a hold of it and pull it all the way up, because we keep losing grip, we keep losing that focus, we keep losing strength and hope and all of that. And it's because we're only leaning on our feminine, so we're just not fully in balance to be able to really fully commit, we need to have that balance of the masculine and the feminine. I just felt like one of those little wobbly dolls. I love how they use my body too. So allow those two sides of yourself to marry. Don't be afraid of this just because we are trying to, yes, we are in a time of divining our divine feminine, of being able to fully embrace her and lighting her up and feeling that grasping a hold of her and just embracing her and loving her and feeling her strength and wisdom and power, the power that just is lighting up inside of her, inside of you, and it is lighting the way. She is lighting the way. She is lighting the way. She is the torch. She is the flame. I just got the image of the Statue of Liberty holding her torch. This is your divine feminine lighting the way. She is the torch. She is the flame. But we need that divine masculine to keep pushing us forward, to keep us focused. It's like our divine feminine is like the creative, that she's like the yes, that passion, that creation, and all of that, those things. And then we have our divine masculine coming in here and going. The divine masculine, our masculine, is our Adderall for our our ADD. So it's like he keeps us focused, he keeps us keep going, stop getting, you gotta commit, you gotta keep going, stop losing focus, get the job done, get the job done, get the job done. So allowing that beautiful and remembering that, stop judging all masculine by, don't judge the book by its story, the past other stories, other books. It's kind of like we were trying to erase the masculine and allow the feminine to come all the way through and just be full on divine feminine, full on flame. And that's amazing and beautiful, and that is and there was a time for that, for you to allow her to fully awaken. And it's but now that this flame, it's fully stoked, babe, is fully stoked and stoked with like, it's burning bright and it's burning such a deep red that you can start inviting that divine masculine back in. You're saying, okay, now that I've got her like fully lit, fully like inflamed, then I can start bringing back in that divine masculine in this new way of no blame and shame. I'm not gonna, it's like I can see that divine masculine in a new way with new eyes and trust that he is on my side. Ana kiana suyano tuyano oyana. These two halves of the whole. Iana kiano suyano oyana. If you had like that Oreo without the one side, that cream could just, right? But we need, so you've got that flame, and then you've got your divine feminine, and you've got your divine masculine, and that is what keeps, like, that fire needs that breath of air to keep its flame lit, right? To keep it going. So we're going to keep flaming that fire with our divine masculine and keep it going and keep it going and keep it going and keep it going. So that way it doesn't just get burned out and just tired. So, because just by just leaning on the divine feminine, by just leaning like, yes, my divine, I'm finally like honoring and embracing I'm finding my feminine, like my divine feminine, and I am embracing her, and I'm, that it gets tired. You get tired by trying to burn that flame all on from this one side. Your flame is getting tired. It can't stay lit all on its own. It needs this divine masculine to fan the flames, to be that breath of fresh air, to be your Adderall, to help you keep going, keep going, keep going. Because you can, babe. You can keep going. You're tired. You've been working so hard on learning and growing and growing and growing, and you were getting tired. You were getting tired, and you've been resting, and that's good, and that's amazing. But you can keep going, but at this new pace of like, so that's what they were saying. Like, that's why they said that they were going to do like speed up fast to suck out the old, and then they were going to get to like then they were going to go back to like a steady spin and opening, the steady spin. So, because that's what we're doing here. That's what they're talking about us, like in general, our being is where we're headed. So we've been in this like fast, like, I'm burning all the old away. I'm like, I'm going down deep into the depths of the dark soul and doing all this shadow work. And I'm like scooping out the bottom of the cauldron, the dreads. And I'm like healing and healing and healing and growing and learning and becoming and becoming and becoming and becoming. And then you're like, I'm bone weary. And they're like, but that was the fast spin, right? That was the fast spin to hurry up and get all the gunk out. All the stuff that's been holding you like in place through and in the scenario of societal programming and all the things of like what was keeping you to where you thought this is who you thought you were, and all that was your glass ceiling there. This is where you were. And you get to your glass ceiling, and they've been, that fast spin of trying to break that glass ceiling of this is not who you are. You don't have to be Polo's khaki person and all like the uniform of like a white polo and khakis is what they're kind of like showing. Like, how like a lot of us have had those jobs whenever we were teenagers where we wore that kind of a thing, and everybody looked the same. And everybody was trained the same way and had to do everything the same way, production line, in a way. And that's what it's kind of like they're spitting out, like the programming, the societal norm is like just spitting out these same. And so we had to break that. We had to break the cycle and shake you up. We had to shake you up, and so you could see you don't have to be same. And then you're placed in this new space, and then it's like you're trying to find your place there, and have to learn. Now you have to learn steady Eddie, and you don't have to be at full speed anymore. Calm, slow your roll, and then also be careful not to fit in the same game as before, but just in a different scenario. Know that you're in your own game. You're in your own marathon. You're not running the same marathon as everybody else. Everybody is in their own little marathon. It's like you have your own little path through the woods. You have to this race. You're on your own. Everybody's in their own race. Iana kiano suiano tuiano kuiano suiano tuiano oina. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oina. And you all have your own lessons to learn on each of these paths. And we just have to trust that we can figure this shit out. Iana kiano oina. By going deep in our wells of wisdom, ana kiano oina, siano oina, just bathing in it, and trusting. My eyes keep going to what we wrote in the other reading. Trusting in that, and that we can do this. That this is our path. It doesn't have to look like anything. It doesn't have to have I don't have to have the name shaman or druid or witch, or I don't have to have the label of healer, or I don't have to have the label of astrologist. I don't have to have the label of all the different all these different things that I'm trying to, like, you go from this, and where you have to be placed in a box, and you have to be labeled with the box, right? It's like Amazon kind of thing. Society is like Amazon. They're trying to, like, figure out which box to fit you in and slap a label on you, and then now you get then you get sent over to, now in this world, it's like we're in Etsy, but we're still trying to figure out which box we fit into to slap a label on it. And they're like, stop doing that shit. You don't have to have a label. You don't have to be fully and deeply embedded in astrology, or this or that, this or that, this or that, this or that. You don't have to call things by certain names. You don't have to follow certain rules. If you want to, like, pull on this thread and this thread and this thread, it's fine. You're making your own quilt. You're making your own divine path. You're making your own way. And that makes everyone glad. Iana kiano oina siano tuiano oina. Ana kiano oina. They're saying, like, things like the tarot wasn't built upon somebody that was put themselves in a box. Oracle cards weren't made by people that were put themselves in a box. Like the first oracle card made was not somebody living in a box with a label that kept saying, no, it needs to be a tarot. This is a time of burning the boxes down. Like, they're showing, like, the whole warehouse is on fire. Starting from scratch. Wash away the gray. Wash away the gray. Stepping out of, like, this black and white movie screen into the world of color. You've all seen, like, you had to have seen, like, a show like that where they show, like, the steps out of the black and white and into this beautiful world of color. And that is where we're being pulled to. Away from the rules. Away from the rules. You have to enter the Akashic records like this, like that, like this, like that. No, honey bunny. You need to go sit your ass down by the wisdom of the ancient well, with the women at the well, and just sit there. Dip your toe in. slide into it for yourself. Like soak in that ancient well of wisdom. Call upon Mother Earth. Call upon the mother of Mother Earth, the grandmother of Mother Earth, the mother of all time. Call on her. Connect with her. Connect with the beginning of her, where there is no beginning and no ending, no everything, no nothing, but all of everything and all of no things. Just be in that space, not trying to connect with any certain place or person or entity, or just be and see. Just be and see what will be. I know that sounds crazy, but if you feel into that, it makes sense, right? Just be in this space, this place of endless darkness, this void, this nothingness, this emptiness, this everythingness. Just be in that space. And no other place, no other sound, no other sights, nothing else around. Just being in this space of nothingness and everythingness. And just see what will be. See what comes of it. See what see what may be of these things in these ways. See what mysteries lie beneath, what hides behind the veils, what hides within under the dark. It's like diving in the sea, the ocean, where it's so dark on top and you have no idea what's underneath. We're diving in that space, into that space of deep silence, the quiet, the nothingness, the creator of all creation, the being of beings, of nothing, of everything. Just being and see what will be. No rules. Just you in this vast space of nothingness and everything. This well, this vat, this endless, hope and knowledge and wisdom, this well of worthiness, because you are worthy. You're so worthy of not only dipping your toes in this well, but sinking in and just seeing, and this is where it begins. This is where it begins, by allowing yourself to sink in. Allow yourself to sink in. Go deep. Go under. Allow it to fill your lungs. Allow it to, and trust that you can breathe. Allow it to fill and cleanse your whole being. Allow it to be the beginning, to be the end, to be the knowing, to be the nothing, to be the everything. Just see what will be. Just see. We just have to get out of the cycle they're saying of this rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, where nothing changes. There is no change in this cycle of rinse and repeat. There's no change. There's no change until we step out of that space and we learn to dive in and create our own space, our own place. Go into this space of grace. And just see. And there, you will know which way to go. And they will lead you so they're saying you may wonder what is to come then. Am I never to read a book again? Am I never to take that course? But yes, of course. I don't know why all of a sudden they turn me into Dr. Seuss all the time. But they're saying, but you will know. You will be it's kind of like floating, you'll float to this course, or you'll float to this boat, float to this book. It's you will, or it will float to you. It's kind of this, you're in this new space of instead of grasping at all the straws and not knowing what to do with it all, this time it's like you drop the straws and let them fall, and you reach out, you go, allow yourself to sink into this space of this space of grace and this deep ancient well of wisdom, of no space, of no time, of no beginning, of no end. And whenever you trust within that space, that is when it begins. And that is when, the book that you need for this or that, or the course you need for this and that, it just comes online. It comes, everything just comes. It's or you are it's this push and pull, and this, you allow yourself to, that's what they're showing with it. That's why they did the hand, because it's you, all of a sudden it's you can feel the push and pull of the energy of what you were being drawn to and what is being drawn to you. And you can then feel into that. Go, oh yeah, I'm meant for that. Oh yeah, I'm meant for that. Instead of, I've got to have that. I got to have that. I got to have that. Because it's almost like you're forcing yourself to want that and need that because everyone else is lined up to do that and to take that. They're saying you are trying to force yourself in line, and it is time to oyana kiana oyana tiana oyana siana oyana. Step out of line, step out of line, step out of line. Oyana kiano soyano tuyana oyana. That is not how we play in this divine time. We're not always like jumping in line and being okay, everybody's in line over here to do this, to be spit out of this machine. We're not doing this thing anymore. We're stepping out of line. We're stepping out of line. We're falling into this beautiful, sacred space of grace and of trust. And we're feeling that connection, that push, that pull. And we're allowing that, in that these are the ways, these are the things, these are the times of serenity where we're able to breathe, because it's meant for me. And then they just say amen, and so it is. That is the end and the beginning. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful invitation we have gotten, that we have received today. We have a permanent invite. You have a permanent invite. You fellow woman of the well. You fellow one of the 9. It is time, it is time, it is time. Amen, and so it is. Thank you so much for being here. Please let me know your connect, like feel whatever connection it is that you are feeling in this moment, right here, right now, whatever it is that you're feeling, how this is connecting with you, how this, did it soothe you? Did it light you up? Did it confuse you? Please let me know. Please like, comment, all the things. It really helps. It helps me grow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. So it is. And it is done.